Hello, everyone. This is Corel Mel with Key Lifestyle Solutions, Grandmother Raven's Turtle Call Lights Up the Sky, and welcome to my YouTube channel and our Pick a Pile reading for this week. This is a special Lionsgate reading. I really got a strong indication to do a reading for today, and I think it's very timely that we're doing this reading. I'm also going to ask you to concentrate on the piles to see which one is speaking to you, which one is popping out. There seems to be a different number in the piles, which is totally fine because I let them fall where they may. Please take what resonates and leave the rest, as always. I'm going to do an oracle card to begin with the overall message for the collective, and also an oracle card at the end to sum it all up for each pile. So what I know is this energy is quite intensive, depending on where you are in the world, and the astrological lineups of the planets and stars really have a play in what's happening right now. So it seems fitting to do this reading for today. This is an 888 portal, which is huge for manifestation. Now, I kind of hear different things about this manifestation portal, and some are saying you should be jumping in and creating and doing stuff, but that really has a lot to do with your own personal chart as well. What I know about that is if you're listening to your higher knowing and higher messages, each and every day is going to be a different energetic day. So if you're divinely guided, like I like to follow the divine guidance of my higher self, today, as an example, may not be the day to be jumping in and doing things. However, that doesn't mean tomorrow might look like that, or maybe next week. But there's lots of energy at play. So we have to take the signals as when we need downtime and when we should be jumping in and doing things. Because maybe you've already done things that have been launched. And we're in Mercury retrograde. So that really goes against some astrological things where we're reviewing and revisiting and redoing and doing all the re's, so to speak. It's not the time to be creating a new project and launching it. I'm just saying. And it feels right because I'm not getting super urges to jump in and do some heavy manifesting work, because a lot of that has already occurred from another time frame. So, however, the seeds that have been planted and other intentions that are falling in is a time to cultivate that and put it into work. Like, set it up to get things moving. So the latter part of August into September is going to be a busy time and putting these things in place. So you might have been doing that already during the Mercury retrograde between now and the end of the month, and like that's the 24th, something around there. But then we're in the shadow for a couple of weeks. So it will take time to cultivate that through. So whatever is meant to be yours will not ever pass you by, right? I believe that most people are very good manifestors if they so are listening to their divine self. So I'm just going to shuffle to see where this oracle of the 7 energies, which card is going to describe. Okay, this wants to be this one. Great big love. Oh, I like that. Great big love. And looking at doing our self-care right now is also really huge. And that's what I've been doing for myself. And see, this is a 2, 6, and an 8. Look at an 8. I mean, come on. It comes to 8. Great big love, big heart here. let's look up this number, this card, and see what it has to say. So love without conditions, romantic love, and how that experience changes you. Deep and profound, harmonious connections and soulmates. Wow. I know there's things changing. So this also means self-love too. Love heals all wounds, begins all life. It sustains you when you are striving for grace, when you stumble and fall, and when you lose sight of your purpose and fall prey to the limited perspective of the ego. Now is the time to fall in love and call in the awareness of the great big love that made you, which is ever pulsing through your veins. There's a heightened sense of awareness in the beginning stages of a relationship when nothing else matters but who is in front of you. You see them, you see yourself in them, and you move in sync with the cadence of your hearts. You surrender to the magic you share and engage in a harmonious dance that is seamless in its movements, rising and falling with each moment, each breath. Although this card may portend such an intimate connection, you don't have to wait for a partner to experience it. You're being invited now to explore love in all its beauty. Can you love without conditions, without needing things to be perfect? Do you love your life, what you do, and how you contribute to the world? Today, invite love with a capital L into your inquiry. You will be amazed, and your very question may be changed as a result. Love is the strength you need today, the lens you must look through to find the truth and your way. Love is the way, the only way, and the only answer. And this, I must say, is what I've experienced in my journey, my spiritual journey, my healing journey for self. Definitely has been there for quite a while. Okay, so we're going to start the readings, the piles. I hope you've picked a pile by now. And we're just going to put the rest of these over here. And we are going to start with pile number 1. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Wands straight up, the Magician straight up, oh, the Tower, the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Moon straight up, 5 of Cups in reverse, that's a good sign, and 7 of Wands in reverse. Ho ho, pile number 1. Okay, this is quite amazing. There's something moving forward. Look at this 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in, and you as the Magician, you are taking your resources, the energy, all of that, and creating something new. And you might find this is taking you on a whole new path, one that you didn't expect, or one that you're taking part A and part B and putting them together to make something new. So there's that prospect of it. Working together in a group. Now, if this was in regards to love, because we did get the heart showing up, and this means that, you know, there could be a romantic thing coming up here. The Knight of Cups is in reverse, and the 9 of Cups is in reverse. So, you know, in the days coming, these would turn into the right side position. But first, there's going to be some chaos. Things are going to be confusing. And it's going to be clear about your choice because you've already kind of made up your mind. So either somebody's coming back from the past or it's somebody brand new. And there could be a third party involved with that. If this is love, if this is career, you know, how you make your money and such. I'm just trying to, we don't have any pentacles here. This is all very emotional. Wow. Okay. and I picked these piles before I did the the oracle. There's still some shadow work going on, but some of the depth of that shadow is coming to fruition, and you're going to see things truly for what they are, not for what you used to see them at. You're going to see them differently, and this is happening quite quickly, actually. And the Wheel of Fortune. So that was the only thing about career. It might be a job that you really love, but you don't necessarily get along with the people. Like the people that are there, the politics involved is not speaking to you any longer. Like there's gossip and all kinds of chaos that happens, and you really don't want to be caught up in the drama of other people's stuff. The thing that I like is that the Five of Cups is in reverse. And so, being that it's in reverse, there isn't a stalemate about this. It actually is going to come through very clear. And so once this realization happens, there's going to be some stuff to work through. And, there might be some heartache involved about how to deal with it. But I think this is really pointing to your happy ever after for yourself, not dependent on another individual or person. This is dependent on how you treat yourself. Kind of like what the oracle was talking about, pile number 1. And yeah, the Seven of Wands, like this is in reverse. So that's the thing. The movement may slow. Okay, because this is in reverse. There's nothing here saying it's fast. Really. There's going to be time to let it appear so you can make some decisions. But, this is in reverse. So I don't see a problem about making the decision. It's kind of like a timing piece. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, it's a timing piece here. This is the 10 card. So yeah, it may not feel like the right time to make some big decisions, like holding off on some big decisions. And then as always, you got to check in with yourself. So some of this may resonate with you. If it does, take what resonates and leave the rest. There's something about making decisions not based on emotion, but based on what you are seeing and experiencing in the moment. This isn't based, don't let your emotions get out of control because there's an opportunity. But the opportunity isn't, there may be an illusion about what the opportunity is. That's what I'm trying to say. But you have the foresight. You can change it into what you need it to. So from a different perspective, there might be a way of looking at doing this in a different way. Whatever the situation is, it's not a different perspective. It's just giving an opportunity to work with the energy. And this is big energy. Like this is going to create something that you weren't expecting. Okay. And it is going to some degree, not completely, upset you emotionally. But, the timing is a little off in what you thought. So, with Mercury retrograde and some of the other planets, Uranus and Jupiter, like it's going to be big, but it's also giving you an opportunity to figure it out. Use your magic, right? The Magician. Use your own magic. Like you see a way forward with it, whatever that is, but you have to pick the right timing. Pile number 1. Okay, well, that's you. Wow, that is big stuff for today. This 880 portal. Yes. Okay, let's go on to pile number 2. Oh, alchemy, restraint. in reverse. 3 of Wands in reverse. Virtue. 5 of Stones. Material difficulty. Straight up. Daughter of Stones. Possibilities in reverse. These are in reverse. Pile number 2. Mother of Swords. Mystery. Okay. There is something shaking up here that shaking up your world that is creating instability. Son of Wands, charisma. There might be a breakup happening if it's a relationship. The multiverse, unbound. You know, this could be indication dark night of the soul kind of deal. 4 of Stones, power of the earth. Yeah, you're going to need to ground and get into nature. And really connect with your hearts. This could be, when I say higher self, this could be an awakening you have not experienced before. 2 of Stones, harmony. Straight up. It's interesting, eh? The stones are all straight up. So financially, there might be a disruption here. 3 of Swords, mourning. Yeah, there might be something, a loss, definitely a job loss or a love loss, like a breakup, like I was saying. 6 of Wands, victory. It's definitely not a victory. It's in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune, chance. Oh, this is going to open up to new beginnings, though. It's going to look really nasty on the ups, you know, in the forefront of it when it happens, but it's really changing the course for you at this time. It's a good thing. It's going to feel like a big loss, and that Spirit's not supporting you. That's not true. It's actually getting rid of the things that aren't serving you so you can get on with it. This might be like a dark night of the soul, like I was saying, a new awakening or an uplifting new part of your evolution. If you're already addressing spiritual aspects of self, this might be another level and something has to go. 8 of Swords, interference. So 8 of, yeah, something really big. This is straight up. So there's definitely something interfering with your progress. And of course, it's an 8 for today. It's an 8. Father of Cups, fatherhood. This could be your love partner. This could be about a father figure. So your boss, maybe someone, an elder. Someone's definitely older than you if this is a love relationship problem. 7 of Swords, uselessness. This is in reverse. So this is like a cheating, lying, stealing card, and it's in reverse. So, you know, it's not about somebody cheating on you. This isn't about, you know, if it's in the job or the career atmosphere, it's not about being hard done by because, well, the company might be laying off people, or you're just not the right fit for that position any longer. It was at one time, and now you didn't take the steps to leave, but now they're letting you go. And death and ending. So yes, something is really ending. This could be a death, and I'm just saying, it could be a death. Somebody close to you, that there could be a death, a sudden death. Or this could be, if it's a dark night of the soul, that means the old parts of the old ego die, and parts of the old ego die, and then you rebirth yourself. So it might feel really horrible on the onset of this, of what's going on. So there's loss here. Loss of a job, loss of a partner, loss, like a breakup. Because there's mourning and there's death, okay? So, as the card said in the oracle, it's the heart. And it's not only just pulling in what your heart desires, but also taking care of your heart and taking time to heal. So, if this person's older than you, an elder, there might be something there with that. And there's an opportunity here to change your fortune, right? We got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Two of Pentacles, or the Two of Stones, harmony. So it's going to take some time for this to unfold. You need to give it time and care for yourself. Do self-care and healing your heart. So remember I said at the beginning, there is a Mercury retrograde. And this very much has to do, like I said, with dark night of the soul, ego, processing some old wounds, and you have to clean out the closet. But something may happen or occur that forces you into this dark night of the soul. That often happens where we don't take the time out when we have the opportunities to look at these things. And it's all pointing to that. I was wondering when the cards came out. They all came out. It's funny. Well, it's not funny, but they came out together in this format. And, the grounding of the earth, like using the earth to move forward, is going to help you through this process, along with the oracle that I read to you at the beginning. And if you jumped through the beginning and didn't listen to the oracle, it's a 2, 6, 8. It's an 8 and great big love. So the universe has got you. If you feel alone and not being supported, the universe has got you. It doesn't feel like it, but the universe has got you. So out of this all is new opportunity. And probably, as far as career goes, if you've lost this job, it wasn't meant for you anyway. There's another big opportunity showing up like this. So death and rebirth here. So if it there wasn't a death, and my heart goes out to you, and I send many prayers, healing prayers, that if you did lose a loved one, I'm truly sorry about that. Just lots of love and giving you a big hug. And if it's not that, and also if you're going through a dark night of the soul and healing, I also give you a big hug, because those moments are not easy. They are not fun. Any kind of loss is not fun, and it's a process we have to go through in life. It's part of life. So pile number 2, there's a lot here to work with and to listen to, but get into nature is the biggest thing, and reach out to a friend or a practitioner of some sort that could help you through the process. Right? Okay. That is it for you, pile number 2. Boy, this Lionsgate stuff, hey? Wow. Big stuff is happening. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you so desire, I really appreciate it. Okay, we're on to pile number 3. We have the Tower. We have death and rebirth. Oh my goodness. The Knight of Wands, the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Wands straight up, 7 of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 8 of Wands straight up, and Ace of Cups. All right. Okay. This is big too. There's a Tower moment. The Tower moment is happening. Whether you like it or not, it's making change. And death and rebirth is all about this big change. This could also, in this change, could be a dark night of the soul, although it doesn't feel as much about that as moving on through it. You're going into a new cycle, and it may be a little uncomfortable. Like you might be moving into a time frame of menopause. So moving into the crone stage. This could be about your awakening in your spirit. Like, look at this. But it's powerful. But you got a lot of emotion around it. And feeling a little left out or not being cared for. So asking our guides, talking to Spirit, God, whatever it is for you, to ask for that help. Now, the interesting thing, Four of Swords is in reverse. So if you've gone through a period of transition of working on your heart, and now there seems to be more stuff about that, this may be just a really emotional time about letting go of the old and moving into the new. Okay? Because it's going to move fast. This Eight of Wands is fast energy, fast, and looking into the future. So this is what's on your side of things, is looking into the future, like not sitting in the future, but there's new opportunities here. Like this could be like travel and adventure and things that you've longed for so long. And maybe you've been tied down as being a caregiver and you weren't able to do any of this stuff. And now the gate is opening, but it's an emotional, it's very emotional time because you're not used to this new way, this freedom that you're going to have. Ace of Cups. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse here. It's not about a time of getting connected with a new relationship, a love relationship. This is a relationship with self. That's what I sense here, pile 3. And you're done nurturing. Whatever you're nurturing, whatever you were creating is actually shifted and changed. So you have to let go of the old and move into the new. And with that comes this gratifying situation that takes you to the ultimate place of the Ten of Pentacles, where you feel abundant and have family, people that love you for who you are. I mean, if you're leaving a situation, like you could be leaving a home situation that has kept you confined and felt imprisoned. So, and that may have created depression, anxiety, that kind of thing. And it just doesn't work for you anymore. Like your spirit wants to fly and wants to be free. And, but there's still something there that's in the heart that needs to heal. There's something still there. And it's just about letting go of the old stuff. So the Lion's Gate for today, this is a perfect time. And this energy will be with us for a little while. The star Sirius, okay, defines this Lion's Gate portal as well as the date. So it's a huge opportunity for personal healing work and moving through out of the shadow, which you've already done some of that stuff and you're ready to move on. Freedom of what you want to do is right there for you. Clean up anything that's still there. See, these two cards go together. Still there, that's like, we have to go through a process of mourning as well as we go through to new cycles. And you may have felt to some degree that you didn't accomplish what you wanted to, but now you're going to be able to. So if it is a dark night of the soul, you're actually coming out maybe the other end of it already. Like maybe that was part of this awakening piece and there's just been a whole process. Whatever you've been working on to heal is actually moving. But there's a big event. Something else is going to happen that, and this seems to be the theme. This is a big shakeup. And there are earthquakes happening. This has a lot to do with the action of the sun of late. This huge storms, solar flares, and geometric storms affect our planet. They affect us too. So it's upgrading us. It's upgrading our bodies in our evolution, our spiritual evolution, and coming into consciousness as one. It's all doing that. But this cycle that you're going through is going to feel foreign and unfamiliar, but you're going to be able to do it. Look, you're going to be able to do it. So, and there's great gifts coming for that. You're going to have new adventures, new opportunities coming your way. It is going to change the landscape of things that you're not used to. physically could change the landscape depending on where you live in the world, because we still have fires and we have flooding. That's a big piece of the alignment of planets right now as well. And the earth is shaking. So yeah, we're going to see moments of change that is going to be forced. The earth is going to be forcing that. She's doing her thing. And we're doing our thing. So that's really good. Obviously, you've been doing some stuff already, and feeling a bit of exhaustion from what's been going on, but you're coming to the other side of that. Pile number 3. That's good. Things are shifting. You're just going to have to give it some time. Today, this month, because of Mercury retrograde, is a good month to reevaluate everything and get your composure back. And it will happen. It feels like it won't, but it will happen. And then you're off and running into this new phase of yours. But lots of good things are coming out of that. And it's going to give you way more energy to feel your spirit and to connect. So I give you big hugs for having to go through some of these times of turmoil and what you've come through, but you have courage, you have resilience, you're doing it. Just have some self-care this month. Self-care. That's what you have to look at. And you may feel like you don't have time, but you need to take the time. It's important. Okay. That is it, pile number 3. And we'll move on to the final pulling of the final message oracle card. Okay. Wow, though that's big stuff. I'm glad I did the reading today. Really glad. So this was the opening message. I'll put that there. And the ending message. Ending message for today's reading. Yeah, those are big cards. Like, that was big energy. Oh, it's this one here. 43-7. Spirit of gratitude. Okay, this sums it up very nicely. In all our situations, we need to find the gratitude inside of the gift that's been given, even though it feels horrible. But there's always a gift inside. I've experienced that. Sometimes it doesn't feel like there's a gift. I realize that. But we still have to go to the place of gratitude. That's what changes everything. Notice the pink here. Like, this is really getting that heart more open so you can receive the abundance. Okay, the prospering power of prayer. Communion with the divine, expressing deep gratitude as you move through the world, knowing that your prayers will be answered exactly as they are meant to be. In prayer, we connect directly to our higher power. It is a way for us to be in communion with the divine, a reminder that our lives are a sacred conversation we are continuously engaged in. Prayer lets us know we are not alone. A power greater than us acts on our behalf and is activated through us, suffusing our hearts and minds with a faith that is life-affirming, loving, and compassionate. When we pray, we acknowledge that we are only part of the part of the equation of life, that a spiritual aspect is always in operation. We engage in humility, knowing we are in a co-creative partnership and have so much to be grateful for. Expressing gratitude and asking to be of service is the most powerful, prospering prayer of all. And when you focus your attention on appreciation for even the smallest aspects of your life and what you have already experienced, it's like waving a magic wand. It's true. I do it all the time. Everything you need comes to you without effort. Obstacles fall away and your purpose becomes ever clearer. So true. The kind of prayer that will prosper you and others today is one of deep Abiding gratitude. You become a magnet for miracles when you are grateful and asked to be a channel for divine purpose, divine abundance, love, and compassion. The power of source is within you. Now is the time to awaken it. Yes, grab the opportunity. Today's the day. And the power of source is within you. It is. It totally is. Even though these cards are really showing some big stuff going on. Take what resonates, of course. But for people out there right now, there is big change happening. And the power of source is within you. Now is the time to awaken it. Divine abundance, love, and compassion. And just as a reminder, all these readings are free that I put on my YouTube channel. They're free. So, you know, each week you can connect in if I get divine guidance to do so, or monthly. And as time goes on, we'll be adding more, you know, different types of things on my channel. And it's there for you to learn from and to gain more of your own ability to hear your higher self. 8, 7. Beautiful. Beautiful colors too. Well, I hope that helps in some way. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Thank you for stopping in. I'm truly grateful for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. I cannot express that enough. And continue to do that. I appreciate it so much. So with gratitude, we'll talk to you again real soon.